Shalom, shalom, family, shalom. All praises for another blessed and beautiful day. All praises, Royal House of David, much love. This is your brother Yahya, and just coming to the family with another letter. And before we get started, let's give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His beloved Son. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh, Ba'Shem Mashiach Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Kakwadash. All praises due. And smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors. And let me get a definition. The obscuring of embellishing of the truth of a situation with misleading or irrelevant information. Embellishing. To make a statement or story more interesting or entertaining by adding extra details, especially ones that are not true. And so, obviously we live in this wicked world, and, obscured world, because this earth has been given into the hands of the wicked that we know. You know what I mean? That's what we know to be fact, pursuant to Job 9:24. And so we know this world is obscured and it's a bunch of smoke and mirrors. And it's done to obviously keep us down because we are in captivity, as we know. But it's not just for our enemies. This smoke and mirrors definition and what it's meaning is not just for these heathen nations. It's also in our own people, man, because this is what it is. Not all Israel is Israel. Okay. These heathen present themselves this way, obviously. But they our people show themselves this way as well. To be some to put up a front, but in the inward be something else. Okay, then that's a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde type of mentality. You know what I mean? A switch up. You know what I'm saying? Or having some ill intentions of doing things, but you can't really see it until it actually comes to fruition. So, that's where it gets tricky. That's where it gets hard. But we got to understand and know that the Most High sees everything, and He's not going to let anything slide. Okay, we obviously we know that, but this smoke and mirrors game is real. Okay, and it's around us so much, and you don't even know it. You know what I mean? You don't even know that it's there. So Matthew 7:15. I'm gonna read this. Beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravaging wolves. That's a smoke and mirrors type of mentality. You know what I mean? I'm gonna present myself this way, but actually in the inside, I got something else brewing that I'm trying to do, or some type of facade. You know what I mean? So it's but the thing about that is it's not gonna go unpunished. And the Most High sees everything, and He allows things to happen and to be this way for a reason. There's always a reason for things, even though we may not see the reason, right, or understand it at that time, but it's for a reason. Because we can't see a person's intentions, but the Most High can see it, right? And He will expose those individuals when He is ready, right? Because everything is about timing, and it's on His time, and there's no escape from that. So Mark 14, and I'll read 18 through 21. And as they sat and did eat, Hamashiach said, Verily I say unto you, one of you which eateth with me shall betray me. And they began to be sorrowful, and say unto one another, Is it I? And another said, Is it I? And he answered and said unto them, It is one of the 12 that dippeth with me in the dish. Okay, the Son of Man indeed goeth as it is written of him, but woe to that man by whom the Son of Man is betrayed. Good were it for that man if he had never been born, right? That he had never been born. That's the smoke and mirrors. And Hamashiach saw that. He knew it. He already knew. And bringing it back to our our stance now is, we don't have that connection to where we see and know everything yet, because we still in these carnal bodies, right? And so our faith and trust is in the Most High, and knowing that he's going to take care of situations that we don't see. He will reveal these things at a time where he sees fit for it to be revealed. And so, we need not to worry or have any panic or anything like that when it comes to that, you know what I mean? But to love one another, right? Especially in this body. First of all, in this body, to love one another, and just trust and understand that the Most High is going to make good on everything. Okay. And, what kind of smoke and mirror game, what kind of smoke and mirrors game was Judas actually playing? You know what I mean? Always saying the right thing, praying, fellowshipping, being helpful, presenting himself as a man of the Lord, right? And we deal with this more than we think. We do. Could be in our own families, co-workers, so-called friends, we just always need to be, mindful that it's not our job, right? It's not our job to look past that which we can't see, but let the Most High show his power by revealing things in his time. Romans 12:19, dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine, and I will repay, saith the Lord. He's going to repay, right? He's going to repay. Because this script has already been written, okay? The script has already been written. And so we have to let it play out, right? I mean, it's not like we can stop it anyway, but we have to trust and understand that because it's been written, that the Most High has everything, the everything in control. There's nothing that he can't see and do. And so just continue to have that confidence in him each and every day, even though we can't see certain things, right? Even though we have a hard time seeing things, right? Revelation 21:8. But the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. And so, that's him taking care of things, right? The smoke and mirrors game, it's a, and I get it, sometimes it can be hard, but when it comes to the body, right? When it comes to the body, we are supposed to continue to fight this good fight, love one another, not lie to one another, trust one another, and let the Most High, do the rest, right? The Most High says, let the wheat and tares grow together. So he's putting all the pieces together, right? We see things in a foggy state sometimes, we can't see the whole picture or intentions of a person. That's why faith is important. That's why faith is important. And also not worrying about those things you can't see, and I know that, like I say, when I do these lessons, they're for me first, but I catch myself thinking ahead and thinking too deep on things. And so I got to kind of slow down my thoughts and, just really pray and get in these scriptures and just, ask for strength for the things that I struggle with, which we all should do. And I know we do, but that's why we do these lessons. The Most High knows the actions and intentions and motives of a person, right? Because it's part of the script. Like I said, it's part of the script. The Most High said that he's declared the end from the beginning. Like everything is already done. It's already written. 1 Corinthians 13:12. For now we see through a glass darkly, but then face to face. But then face to face, right? Because it's going to be face to face when we confront situations. Now I know in part, right? We know in part, but then shall I know even as also I am known. So we get things in pieces. We see things, in a not so clear state sometimes, but the Most High will reveal the things that need to be revealed at its time. Okay. Jeremiah 17:9. The heart is deceitful and above all things and desperately wicked. And who can know it, right? Who can know it? And so the scripture stood out to me a lot, because who can know it? You can't, you know? And so as we deal with, this world, because we're in it, we're in this world, which has been given into the hands of the wicked, which we know, we have to deal with personalities daily, different, just so many different people. And depending on where you work and depending on what you do, you deal with more people on a on a daily basis. But it's we know that we are protected, right? So we have no fear of those in the outside world. The only one that we fear is the Most High, right? But trying to know someone's heart and trying to really figure out what their motives are can be exhausting, man. All right. And so, if I hope this lesson is edifying, because if anyone is, in the family going through things like this, it's you need to put that away, man. Let the Most High take care of things. All right. Who can know it? Right. It says it's desperately wicked. Who can know it? Well, the Most High knows it. So we lead that to him, right? Jeremiah 17:10. I, the Lord, search the heart. I try the reins, even to give every man according to his ways and according to the fruit of his doings. So you're going to see the fruits of a person, right? They're going to be good fruits and they're going to be bad fruits. Nonetheless, fruits, right? And so it's going to be revealed, right? It's going to be revealed. Like I say, some they produce that good fruit, and that's us. That's you. You're gonna know it. You're gonna know who produces good fruit, because you're gonna see it, right, as well as the bad fruit. So, we just got to continue to push and understand that the Most High is putting everything together in the right manner, right? We deal with like I say, we deal with this more than we think. And it's nonstop sometimes, man. You just can't see it until you're allowed to, right? Until you're allowed to. The Most High says, we know in part, right? So the thing about smoke and mirrors is that it's a mind game, sort of. You know what I mean? It's like a mind game. So we have to, to not worry or dwell on things hard for us to understand, but have trust, right? Have that trust that the Most High will deliver, judge, and reveal everything, right? And so, I'm not sure if one in the body is dealing with this, you know what I mean? Like, that's why we do these lessons, I know I've dealt with it, and, sometimes it's heavy on my mind, but just got to remember to let the Most High figure it out, because he will, right? Matthew 12:37. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. For by the words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned, right? So just like Judas, just like others, that spirit, that Judas spirit is alive and well, you know what I mean? Until it's figured out, until the Most High reveals it, right? And I don't mean well as far as in a good way, but all praise to the Most High that that he's chosen us, the small remnant, the house of David, you know what I'm saying? And to be the example, right? And soon to be rulers and judges of this earth, man, as we supposed to be. And so, yes, we got to drink of our cup, and yes, we have to go through these things. And so, the smoke and mirrors is just something that we got to deal with. And it's a part of captivity, And so, let us not, tear ourselves down or dwell too much upon things that is above our understanding, but let the Most High, deal with things accordingly, like he always does. And so I hope this lesson was edifying, man. I love y'all, Royal House of David. All praises and all praise to our King and Shepherd, and Dawid, and I love y'all, family. Hope y'all have a blessed day, a beautiful day. And let's continue to show that brotherly love and check on one another as often as we can, all right? And, again, hope y'all have a blessed day. Till next time I say, Shalom.